Hello traders, today is the 7th of November, Thursday 2019, and I would like to share with you today trade analysis. Just to recap, these are the intraday analysis with the live RD Squawk support. Today we had a very interesting day. We both sessions, London morning and the New York session. We had a squeeze nice, very good pips today. We had a fantastic day today. All right, as you can see, this analysis I did yesterday, and I mentioned look for the breakout, and we took that trade. And I also mentioned that time this you have a big psychological number which is 109 area, and I explained to my traders look for another pullback short trade, which we did last night, as you can see it. So we had a 2-1 breakout trade, and the second one after the breakout and a pullback as usual. As you can see, the momentum was bearish. So, and the profit target was at the support level, which is basically almost close to the 200 EMS. We had such a beautiful two short trades on dollar yen. Near the US dollar, the London morning session, we can see this channel we consider as when the price is over sold channel, and we explained that at that time the price created this pattern. We said based on the momentum possibility of pullback short. As you can see, we haven't seen any red candle. That's why the price base candle is it help us to identify the breakouts and the pullback. You can see we haven't seen any red candle, and it's technically this is the breakout, and we consider this one as a false breakout. And we had a long trade, and first target obviously the resistance level. And also you can see we have a fib channel and plus 100 EMA, beautiful long trade on the US dollar. Aussie dollar pretty straightforward, breakout long trade. And euro yen, as you can see based on this analysis, this is what I want to explain to you guys, that we were expecting a pullback or at this area. That was our first priority. And we mentioned that the first priority we should be looking after the breakout, a pullback. But if the price break that, then we should be looking the first pullback should be give us the sign of continuity long. So you can see price never created any pullback, and at this area you can see we also mentioned here price created a pullback based on the momentum. We announced to take that trade and bank some profit as soon as the price reached to the resistance level. So while we're doing this analysis, after this analysis, we keep in doing through RG commentary that when is the best time for the pullback long opportunity. Right, Euro Swiss franc. We had such a beautiful trade from last 2-3 days. We're taking buy and sell. As you know, these are the intraday analysis. So we look at. So here you can see we mentioned just before London Open. So we should be looking a long trade, as mentioned, that if the price gonna break that a small consolidation at the support level, and we took a long trade and we announced to bank some profit. As you can see, the price nicely hit to the resistance. Dollar CAD, this was the counter short trade. As mentioned here, through live RG commentary, look, the price broken and a retest. This you can see, and we had a small short trade, counter short trade on dollar CAD. Pound Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. You can see we did analysis just before London Open. Price created a consolidation, as we mentioned here after the breakout and pullback. As you can see, the price nicely broken, a retest, and then hit to the first target. Beautiful long trade on pound Swiss franc. Pound dollar, this was the pretty straightforward counter long trade, and we explained, and that's the part of the training we give it to them when we should be looking at counter long trade. If you look at this is the level, price break to first time, second time, but fail, and that give us the sign probably price is going to be reverse. And at the bottom what we see the complete diversion. You can see this is low, this is high, and you can see this is low and this is high. So that's give us the significant information to look for the long opportunity. Third one is if you look at the price broken, this orange EMA and the retest, this give us another information. And we announced to bank some profit as soon as the price hit to the resistance level and the first target, as always mentioned, to the fib channel. Pound yen, pretty straightforward. As you can see, based on this analysis, we were expecting a pullback, otherwise the breakout and the retest. As you can see, price broken. As you can see from there, reverse and retest give us the confirmation. Then we announced through RD support that probably this is going because the momentum was bullish. So we announced possibility of long trade, breakout long trade. We give the confirmation as soon as the price hit to the resistance level. We mentioned to bank some profit, and we mentioned look for another pullback. We had the second and we had the third pullback, and price nicely hit to the final target. A beautiful three trades on pound yen. We explain all that information throughout our Discord support to all our members to give them confidence. Right, pound dollar. This was the another trade. I believe just before the news release, we mentioned the price created this consolidation. We should be looking at breakout. Price nicely broke on and hit to the first target. Beautiful short trade on pound dollar. Pound yen, pretty straightforward breakout short trade, and pound Swiss franc. We mentioned, as you can see, after that we price created a small consolidation. We mentioned because if you look at the bottom, the momentum was bearish, and that's what we explained. We said look for the breakout if the price is going to break that support. And as you can see, as soon as the price hit to the Bollinger Band, and then we mentioned it's time to stop loss at the break even or consider banking some pips. Pound dollar, we had this trade, and then we announced that look, the price created another triangle pattern. This is wedge, as mentioned here. We look for, and the price nicely broken based on the momentum, and price nicely hit to the first target, which is the first fib channel. Beautiful short trade, pound dollar. Pound yen, pretty straightforward, a breakout, a short trade. And euro pound, as you can see, we mentioned price created a up channel, and we mentioned these are the consolidation zone. If the price is going to break, we should be looking based on the momentum. You can see it. We had a beautiful breakout, and as always mentioned, scaled another trade if the price is going to respect this orange fib channel, and price nicely hit to the final target, which we mentioned to bank some profit. Pound dollar, pretty straightforward. This was the triangle pattern breakout we managed to hit, but we managed to get out at the break even because the price created a consolidation. But we haven't seen on pound dollar big movement as compared to the pound yen and pound Swiss franc. All right, so euro yen, pretty straightforward. You can see the triangle pattern. We said look for the breakout because the price was at 200 EMA, and as usual, for price nicely hit to the first target, and this is the support area, as you can see it, and price nicely hit for the first target, bank few good pips. New Zealand US dollar, pretty straightforward. We mentioned to look for the breakout. As you can see, the price created at the support level and finally breakout, and as soon as the price hit to the first fib channel, which is the next fib channel, we announced to bank some profit at that level. Euro USD, pretty straightforward. This was the breakout, beautiful short trade. And dollar CAD, this was the pretty straightforward, the breakout. Price created a small consolidation here. As you can see, this was a pretty straightforward breakout. And we banked some good pips. I believe the price almost hit to the previous high. So pound yen, pretty straightforward. After that, the price created another beautiful pattern which we announced, and I look at the bottom momentum was bullish. So I said, look guys, possibility of price might going to, because the bullish momentum was increasing, and as you can see, this was the valid technical uh, breakout, and after this breakout, price nicely retest. That give us the confirmation, plus the momentum was bullish, and we announced to look for another scaling trades as soon as the price going to break previous high or create a pullback as soon as the price hit to the final target and move such a nice beautiful pips. We announced to bank some profit at that level. And dollar yen, as you can see, we announced the price created a downside channel. We announced for the risk reward point of view, price was above the 200 EMA. We mentioned the price, the structure. We explain all this, the part of the training, and you can see we take a long trade at that level as mentioned based on the analysis, and we announced through audios commentary as well. Second trade, third trade, and fourth trade. These are the scaling trade. A beautiful long trade on dollar yen, dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward consolidation breakout long trade. Aussie dollar, as you can see, and is explained, priced nicely and beautifully respected that support at the bottom. Momentum was bullish and beautifully priced nicely hit to the previous high. Pound Swiss franc, as you can see based on this analysis, pretty straightforward. We were expecting a breakout. As you can see, the price nicely broken after the broken retest, and then we announced scaling trade as soon as the price gonna break certain levels, previous high, one scaling trade, another second scaling trade. As soon as the price created a double top, we announced to bank some profit at that level. All right, guys, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this analysis explanation. We basically explain throughout the session all the analysis. Is we don't just throw the analysis, we basically do analysis for ourselves, and then we looking trades for ourselves. And if we find any opportunity based on this analysis, we broadcast for members and we take for or trade ourselves. And if you want to see all this thing in a real time with the live audio Skype support, feel free to join our team at forexeasytrades.com. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow with another analysis. Bye bye.